Hi folks, right, I'm not sure what I'm going to do on this. Oil painting. I've got my makeshift palette here with just cadmium yellow light, burnt sienna, raw sienna, light red, ultramarine, burnt sienna and some viridian. I'm going to add another yellow. I've had some cadmium yellow deep. Trouble is, my thumb goes where I put the paint. So I'll move it, I think. I'm still doing meadows. I just love meadows, and I like the abstract effect that I can sort of get with it. Let's just clean the palette, clean it up here a bit. So I keep my thumb unpainted. So I think just start and continue. I've changed my easel to a Frank Herring easel. It's a bit high, really. I'm sitting down, of course. I could stand up, but I can't be bothered. I wish it was just about 3 inches lower than this. The legs are, it's a sketching easel, and the legs are, it's pretty sturdy. It's all metal, and the legs, if they were just 3 or 4 inches shorter, it would be perfect. But there we are, can't have everything. Right, so I'm using a bit of mount card. I've primed it this side with some PVA glue so that the paint doesn't dry into it. I'm sure they're durable, but if I come up with a reasonable painting that I could sell, probably on Etsy, I would put another coat on the back of it to thicken it up, strengthen it, and I'm sure it'll last forever. And it could be mounted either stuck to a board and framed as an oil, or mounted behind glass. So here we go. Now, so I'll make up a sort of a Norfolk scene. What I'll do, I'll use this little bristle brush, probably still a bit damp from where I used them this morning. So I'll put in a bit of distant viridian, bit of blue, fairly low horizon, give me plenty of scope for a sky. Just got that darker than that, bit of red, bit of yellow, not quite dark. I can superimpose over that. Viridian is quite a versatile colour. It mixes very well with red. I can put some blue and just white it out a bit, just to get a bit of distance between some of that. Probably a bit more than that, a bit more viridian. Just add a little bit of distance with some of this. Probably a bit even. It's a slightly better colour, a bit of distance. Okay, well that's something. Right, I'll put that brush aside. I'll get another brush. Right, a nice one. One that's not quite so worn out. I'll put in, let's have a bit of a stream going in there. So, a bit of white, bit of yellow. Which way should we go? I'm using a bit of I'll just paint some easel. This mic stand, the camera stand. A bit of advice. Anybody experienced in using SD cards? I've got this camera, as you know. This it takes a lovely picture. It's a Canon Legria 506 HF 506. A really nice camera. But I'm using my old SD cards. I've got a couple of them. One is, they're both 16s gigabytes. One is rated 4 speed. The other one that's in the camera at the moment is rated 10. But they're not new. I used them over the years with my other Canon camcorder. So they've probably between them taken 500 videos plus loads of stuff outside. So I'm just wondering if there is a lifetime, because what is happening, it records quite happily up to about 33 minutes. Then it starts again recording the rest of the video, and when I download it to my laptop, it comes up as 2 videos, which is a nuisance because I have to edit them. But on the camera, on the Legria, it shows up as just 1 video. It's a bit of a nuisance. I don't know what's going on there. So maybe you can enlighten me. So right, let's enough of that. So let's put in some colour. I used to, well, I remember a wonderful artist called Sherry Valentine Dane. She's one of our top painters, lady painters. Not that there's any difference between male and female, but she used to demonstrate before she was sort of famous. She would demonstrate on mount card, and she belonged to, I think, Ashted Art Society, very good group. And she would paint on mount cards. She would come along with the chairman of the group. Right, that'll change. I'll change the colour of that. Don't like that. Plenty of oil. Just come along here with, actually I want the river to go through there, but got a piece of cloth here. I just use a bit of toweling to clean the bristles. I don't like to put them in white spirit till the end, and then only just to clean the paint out of them before I wash them with Swarfiga and fairy liquid. Right, now we'll do some over the back there, a bit of similar colour. I'm thinking of the River Parrot down in the Somerset levels. We had a couple of visits there to see friends. Sadly, her husband's died, and we all do. But I should be painting angels in the not too distant future. Right, let's just get some darker shadows in there. Let's put some I might put some lighter stuff in there. Yellow ochre is it's a lovely colour. To me, see a bit of burnt sienna with the yellow ochre. That's got one side a bit higher. I deliberately so, but I don't like it. So let's just bring that down. Put a slight hill if we want, but being Somerset levels, there's one hill in, well, there's several. There's Glastonbury. Right, okay, let's go and do a bit of sky now. Let that soak in or soak dry. Pour out a bit more medium. I'm using this one at the moment, the Walnut Orchid Medium. The card itself is like a cream, so I don't think I've gone a bit careless on the white balance. Not that I know how to do that. This is all recording on the preset automatic. Right, I like a sort of grey sky, bit of blue, bit of red, lump of white. Okay. Some paint on there. Need to clean the palette a bit. The gradient gets into everything, so you have to be careful if you use it. It's like Prussian blue, it sort of takes over. Blue, red. So I'll put those in, but I'm now painting down to them. But I'm using thin paint. So I never start with a preconceived idea of how I'm going to approach a painting. I just make it up as I go along. I like to be vain enough to think I'm creating art rather than photographic copies. But it's oil painting is, I keep coming back to it. It's lovely. So it's a nice surface to paint on. Got a slightly mauvey cloud. So do a bit here, and then while that's sort of going a bit tacky, okay. Clean my brushes. Well, I just drag them through the rough toweling. Bit of a messy job, but then oil painting is. Right, I want some darks in here, so let's mix the dark, the red, and the viridian. I've got to put some water in there. I've only just hinted as to where it's going to go. I'm not using black. I'll go off there. Go around the back there. Bit of burnt sienna, bit of ochre, bit of white. Just warm some of this up here. Okay. Clean. Right, I want to get some darks back in there now. So I'm with viridian, red and blue. Have some nice colour in there. Light against dark. I've just done one of, it's on YouTube. Oh well, you won't see it because you're watching this, you've probably seen it. Of Cornwall. I do quite a few made up Cornwall views. Having spent so many holidays there, we had a couple of trailer tents or folding campers, and we had some wonderful holidays around Newquay, Watergate Bay. Yeah, it's a bit too much paint on there now. Right, let's go back to the sky. In the brush. Right, sky, so a bit of that light cloudy. Put a bit of blue in, or blue-grey. Oh, we're still experiencing Gareth. Okay, that's coming on. Let's get some brighter colour here. Oh, we've done about 20 odd minutes of this, so I'm eagerly looking to see when it starts to, well, I don't think I'll be able to see, but see what happens when we get to 30, 32, if we get that far. Well, we've got a sky there, haven't we? Sorry, I'm not speaking too much. Okay, let's put in some of that colour. Okay. Just putting a bit of reflection. Something like that. Right, I'm going to go back to those trees now and just get some the bluey, greeny. Put some orangey stuff in there, I think. Right, we could put some cows or sheep in here, I think. Right, okay, now well, we're coming up to times go so quickly doing this. 32 minutes, so probably that's about now it's going to change its mind. Right, some little sheep. So these would be slightly wetty. Don't look much like sheep, do they? Okay, well, a lot of sheep in here. Okay, now I think some fence posts, and let's put in sort of grey woody. Oh, it's a bit of dark now. Alright, okay, I'll give in. I can clean all these brushes now. I think that there. Well, let's just put bit of light. I've run out of white. I'm not going to get any more out. Right, just to get some darks in there. Just mixing all the old palette colours now. Bit of yellow. We'll just put that in. Probably the wrong colour, but never mind. Oh, that'll do. A little bit. In here, I'll put a mount on it. That's it. That's all I want to do. Clear the palette so the palette doesn't come up and it's pretty foot in it. Right now, mount. Let's see what that one looks like. It's a bit small. What about that one? That one will fit. Right, okay, I'm going to have to get some tape and just... Right, tomorrow I'm going to do some for Patreon. Just done, I think, 4 for YouTube. So I've got plenty of paintings now on in my Etsy shop. Got about 45 on there now. I think I might have sold another one today. Hope so. Things that need to be bought, like paints. And I've also got my Patreon channel where there are hundreds of videos to watch that you haven't seen. Alright, let's put that on there. Oops. Right, we'll just put a clip on the bottom of that. And one up here. Oh, I suppose I should sign it, shouldn't I? Signing brush. Sign it in red. Sign in blood. There we go. I'll just wind you, oh, we zoomed out here. I'll wind up so that you can actually see a long shot of that. Just also the angle of the camera. Oh, there we are. Hope you enjoyed that, folks. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.